We've seen increases in illness across the board. Cold and flu is definitely on the rise, particular seasonal times. The fall tends to be when we see it the most as we get into the winter break time, for sure. So in addition to COVID, we definitely see an increase. Would it be helpful to predict when the students are getting sick? Absolutely.
So to do this, we're going to use machine learning. It's basically teaching a computer to learn. The specific type of machine learning algorithm I use is called time series forecasting, which uses a model to predict future values from previous values. So basically for this to work, we need some data, specifically time series data. It just means that the x-axis of the data is going to be time. Using a data like this one that I found from Google, we can throw it into our computer program, and it's going to look for patterns throughout the data. Using this, the computer is going to create a model or a really complex equation that looks like this. Basically, using this, the computer is able to predict the future values of our original data. So first, before we make any predictions, we need some data. We're going to email the district nurse. Okay, so there's a few problems with this data. So basically there's different codes and each mean a particular type of sickness. However, the codes have changed time to time. So there's a column that tells us which column mean which for each particular data entry. So this means that we can't just use this data and make predictions, but we kind of have to do something called data cleaning. Boom. That's the data. What I did was, if you run one by one, we got the COVID percentage. Okay, so in coding, you have like functions. Like, remember, like this thing in math, kind of same thing. You put an input, you get an output. This is the input. Give the input, do some stuff, give the output back. There. So this is the general illness predictions for Riverside STEM Academy. The black dots represent the data points that the district gave me, and then the blue squiggly line is the predictions my program made. Anyways, now that we have the predictions ready, I'm going to...
I believe that your model that you've developed would be really helpful, especially for the school and the district, to know when we might need a higher concentration of supplies, sickness prevention measures put in place during those peaks during the school year where we tend to have a higher number of sicknesses.
Throughout building this, I actually had a mentor because I had like zero experience in time series forecasting. I worked with a professor from UCR, his name is Professor Roy Chowdhury, and then a graduate student, his name is Abhishek Aik. He actually graduated. I never got to even see him in person. We did a few Zoom calls where he explained some stuff and they provided guidance overall.